Alright, oh, look at this thing. It's on my head. Hmm. That'll work. Yeah, so we'll mess with that in a second here. That should turn into like a countdown. During the during 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. A bad world filled with evil. Excellent. Is this supposed to look like movie film? He began taking over the continent of Europe, changing countries from good to bad. The good people of Europe tried to fight off Dracula, but no one was able to survive. Who told this story then? Finally, the Belmont family was summoned to battle Dracula's vile forces. The Belmont family has a long history of fighting evil. The townspeople became afraid of the Belmont's superhuman power and asked them to leave the country. Fortunately, the people found a mighty Belmont called Trevor. The curse of Dracula has begun. The fate of Europe lies with Trevor. Not Trevor. Yep, nope, Trevor's got this. Trevor is gonna save the day. Oh yeah, we'll start with that. I just wanted to read that while it was popping up. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's move over here. You're gonna lose my lovely face, but you should still be able to hear my voice when we switch over here. Okay, so this is Stream Raiders. It's running on my computer now. This thing is totally voluntary. But when I start a battle... Oh, thanks for the anonymous 1 bit. An anonymous cheer for the 2 bits. And knock it off, anonymous cheer. I'm going to have to raise the bit minimum if you keep spamming my my stream. I know that's you. You're not that anonymous. Quit trolling me. Anyway, this is I can see your computer screen from here. It should announce in the chat when I start a stream and give you a link to get there. Seriously, Aurora, I'm gonna have to fix this if you don't stop. This is spamming. Um, anyway, it should make an announcement in the chat, and you can join if you want. And like every 5 minutes, you can put in a unit or whatever. Uh, and join me in the little game. It should be low impact though, and like when we start this thing, like 30 minutes from now, the battle will begin. So if you want to participate, you can log into Stream Raiders here just with your Twitch account. All right. So I haven't done anything yet. I haven't even started yet, but this is what I've got here on my screen. Welcome, Captain. Select your battle on the right to get started. Viewers can join and can place a unit every 5 minutes while they watch your stream. Placement ends after 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, that's when we start the fight. Okay, so I'll click here. Gosh, this is a... Now I got phone calls. Yeah, waiting music. Can you actually hear it? Because it seems to me like there's no sound coming from the game. Is the game supposed to be making sound any at this point? Because I'm not hearing it, and it doesn't look like it's making any sound. No, that was from my phone. That was my... I was getting a phone call for the first time in my life. Okay, anyway, so here's a very easy fight, obviously. Take out as many enemies as possible within 30 minutes to prepare your army for battle. So, good chance of common scrolls or 3+ gold drops. Old people. Actually, it was my daughter. My daughter was calling me. I hope. No, I muted myself for a second there. I hope it wasn't an emergency. I texted her. Okay, so we're gonna start this battle here. Oh, look, it did pop up. Wow, it really popped up. Okay, so if you click that link there, you can join in the fight here. Okay, so I'm gonna drag a captain unit onto the battlefield. I got a tank, an archer, or a warrior. Click on enemy units to learn about their weaknesses. These must be the enemies. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, they're like dummies though. Oh, there's little hints. Viewers can place a unit every 5 minutes while they're watching the captain stream. Captains can place one unit and add battle plans to recommend strategies to viewers. Placement ends after 30 minutes, though you can start early after 5 minutes if you think you're ready. Alright, I'm going to put a warrior. Okay. At least I thought I was going to. I thought clicking on that would put one down. Basic melee unit. Deals high damage to armored opponents. Oh, I got to drag it. Okay, so we're going to drag this warrior out. Oh, okay, and this blue area is where I can put it. I guess I'll put him front and center. Alright. Battle planning, huh? Support melee. Oh gosh, that's all too much. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to leave that alone. Alright, so. Oh, or you could right click, then left click to place. Oh, look at that. Brandon's already got one out there. Yep. Oh, an epic bone tank. Ooh, it even made an announcement. What's going on, Foo? Yeah, we're trying this this new thing. It's totally voluntary. You don't have to if you don't want to. If the link disappeared, here, let me repost it real quick. This is something more that's just going to kind of go on in the background. There you go. So if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But that's up and running now, and in 28 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I got a little clock up there on my stream, up right here now, boop, boop, showing how long till the battle begins. Every 5 minutes, you can put a little unit in the battlefield if you want, and then when that clock reaches 0, we'll fight the good fight and see what prizes we win. If you don't want to participate, don't worry about it. It shouldn't take too much time, but I got a few of my viewers thought this might be fun to include. And so let's give it a try and see how we like it. Oh, really? some randos come by, try and win some good prizes. All right, I'll keep that up on this screen over here. I have downloaded things. Someone give me a stick or something to swing. Oh, really? That's cool, Brandon. All right. Well, let's see how it goes. Seemed like fun. I did jump in someone's stream who was playing it. He wasn't speaking English, so I don't really know what we did. And the battle was over in like 15 seconds. But it looked like we won. I got some gold or something. I got a rogue scroll. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but we'll all figure it out together. So I don't know how smooth this will be for mobile users, but we'll see. Try as much as you want. Try as little as you want. Alright, good luck everybody. How you doing tonight, Foo? We're going to play Castlevania III. Dracula's Curse. This was one of my favorite. This was probably my favorite of the Castlevania games on the NES. And this may be the most difficult game I've ever beaten. This game is no joke. Oh, I think I see it. It hasn't started yet, but yeah, definitely, Foo. I'm going to add my name. Adding your name here does nothing. Although, weirdly, I found out that when you go back to do a password, because this game has a password system, you have to put back in the name you used when you created the password. It's weird. Like, you have, like, your name is part of your password somehow. It's like intrinsically linked with your password. If you want a different name and to continue from that spot, you're going to have a different password. But the name never comes up in the game. Like, they're not going to call him Mickey. They're going to call him Trevor the whole time. So I don't know what the point of this is, but it does let you put a name on it. I see a few little units there. And I see your name popped up in the battle list. All right. Oh, I just kind of want to do a demonstration too of the music difference. This is a game that had awesome music on the Famicom and pretty darn good music on the US version. I mean, it's a Konami game. They all have pretty good music. But when they made the Famicom version of the game, they added an extra music chip that added 2 more music tracks, and the music on the Famicom version sounds amazing. It's the same as this, just with 2 more instruments added, so it's even better. Ooh, Olive Garden for special dinner, so full. I don't know what we're getting for dinner yet. Sarah told me she's might order something and throw something in the fridge for me. I can't wait. So let's hurry up and get done with this game so I can go eat. Hey, what's going on, Robbie? Here, let's post that link again for Robbie in case he wants to participate. If you want to join our we got a little extra game going on. You can see my little, I keep pointing the wrong way, clock over here. In 23 minutes, we're going to start a Stream Raiders battle. If you want to join, click the link. You can add a unit every 5 minutes or something. And when that timer gets done, we'll start our little battle over here. We stopped getting Olive Garden. It kept disappointing us. Were you expecting it to not? I haven't been to Olive Garden in a while. Olive Garden was one of those restaurants when I was a child that only the fabulously wealthy went to, obviously, because it was like a restaurant that was in commercials. So I was never going to go there. And then when I was an adult, I didn't live anywhere near an Olive Garden. So, like, when would I go? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that's the last time I went too, Robbie. Okay, no, I've definitely been more recently than that. I think I went on like a Halloween once with the Reeves actually. I do remember going that go-kart though. I took Sarah there. That place is great. The only thing I ever liked from there was the gorgonzola steak pasta. Oh yeah, that was actually like Michelle's favorite too. That I think that gorgonzola steak. That sounds very familiar. Yes, just specifically the Alfredo with balsamic steak thing I used to get. It was tasty, and you all confirmed it was tasty on my birthday. Oh, that's right, and we had, yeah, but that was like a, we had your birthday, but it wasn't, we didn't eat at Olive Garden. Olive Garden came to us. But they changed it to like ground beef instead of oh no, actual steak, and so it's disgusting now? Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ground beef, but when you're expecting steak. I actually did a reasonably close recreation of that. Worked really well. Steak and gorgonzola, yeah. Oh, just good flavors that go together, right? My parents still laugh and mimic my child voice saying, "Can we go to a restaurant?" Because going out for food was absurd. Yeah, right. Melissa, you get it. Okay. When I'm a millionaire, I'll go eat at Olive Garden. I just like gorgonzola on things. Regardless, I don't know if I've ever had gorgonzola outside that very specific context of the steak gorgonzola pasta that I ate on Michelle's birthday. Ooh, flash warning, but it's an NES game. They're all just one big flash warning, aren't they? I remember you fellas from Castlevania 1. So this game almost feels like an apology for Castlevania 2, because Castlevania 2 is so outside the mold, and this one is so back to the mold of Castlevania 1. This one plays so much like Castlevania 1, but a little more enhanced. Almost kind of like the trilogy of Mario games, where Mario 1, then Mario 2 was so different, then Mario 3 went back to like being like Mario 1, but a little more enhanced. For different reasons and in different ways. And these first, like, 2 levels of this game are supremely easy. They're, like, so easy that this game feels like it's going to be a joke. But then basically every level after the first 2 the first time I played it, thought, well, that's impossible. I'm never going to beat this game. I believed just like 3 weeks ago that I would never stream this game because I thought this game was too hard so that I would never be able to beat it. Because every time I finally beat a level, the next level was impossible. I was like, well, no, I definitely can't beat this game. But now that I have beaten it, it's almost a shame that you're all watching me play this after I've beaten it, because it's gonna look kind of easy. But this game took me like probably 25 hours to beat for the first time. It was that difficult. But once you got through it, it was like, now I know how to beat it. Now I know how to do it. So it's like learning how to solve a math problem. Like once you know how to do it, you know how to do it. Or Sarah compared it to the Rubik's Cube. When you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, it's not hard. You know how to do it now. So I know how to beat this game. Never had it in like a chicken salad or something. Not really. I didn't eat chicken salad as a kid. I never ate it growing up. It grossed me out. I just leapt through the ceiling. So the only chicken salad I've had was like I made myself as a grown-up, and I've never put gorgonzola in it. You have never seen me do math or a Rubik's Cube. I actually have a Rubik's Cube over here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's behind the screen over there. Anyway, this one differs from the first one in like this aspect. First of all, you have options. Like you have different ways you could attack Dracula's castle. I went up to that little clock tower or whatever one time, and I didn't like it, and I went down this way and I liked it better, so I'm going this way. You end up with different there's like alternate characters you can play. Well, you'll see when I get there. And the one that I get for going this way is awesome, and the one that you get for going the other way is kind of a nerd, and I don't like it. So I go this way. Plus, the music on this side's better. I'm just saying, it's Melissa. You know what it's like? Because, people will often ask me, like, not like often, but people have asked me, like, is solving a Rubik's Cube hard? And I'm like, well, it's not. It's hard if you don't know how to do it. But once you know how to do it, it's not a matter of even being difficult or easy anymore. Saying that it's hard to do a Rubik's Cube is like saying it's hard to speak Spanish. Sure, it's hard to speak Spanish if you don't know how to speak Spanish. But if you know how to speak Spanish, like millions of people speak Spanish. How hard could it be? And I'm finding that with a lot of these games. A lot of these games are so hard, especially the Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 3. These were some of the hardest games I've played yet. But like once you beat them once, then it's almost easy to beat them again. Same with that first Mario Brothers game. That game was so hard until I beat it, and then I'm like, oh, this game's not that hard anymore. Melissa is good at specifically pharmaceutical math. That's all. What is pharmaceutical math? It's hard to know a pattern. Only if you don't know it already. You got it. That's what makes it difficult. That's the thing that makes it difficult. So, I thought this game was impossible, and I'm like, it's just I mean, it would have been a boring, long experience, I'm sure, for all of you to watch me learn how to beat this game. But it does feel like a little bit like, oh, you're never gonna understand how hard this game was for me and how much work it was for me because you didn't see all the work. You just get to watch the little playthrough at the end. Like the amounts of drugs and balancing them, fractions, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah. I read a whole article once about, because this is the kind of article I read, about how Americans just really don't like decimals, and we will take any fraction over any kind of decimal. Hi, Sarah Bellum. And how ridiculous it sounds sometimes. Like especially when we're talking about like sports odds and stuff like that, Americans are really uncomfortable with decimals. They're like, ew, what does .78 mean? Ugh. But they'll totally eat something like or swallow something like 5 of 32. Like those numbers make absolutely no sense, but Americans have no problem with them. We had an interloper. It's like the pains we go, yeah, to like avoiding the metric, yeah, football fields wide, horsepower. Oh gosh, you didn't even start Beanie Quest. You should start Beanie Quest. It's all cheap now. I guess you already got a beanie. She got my prototype beanie. Same way how we like when you're on an airplane, there's no row 13 or tall buildings don't have a 13th floor. We also don't have a 0th floor or negative floors. We have like B1, B2 because like I don't know, negative numbers are scary. Actually, I think it was a Neil deGrasse Tyson essay. Come to think of it, he's always talking about stuff like that. Thanks for the epic paladin. I don't know what that does, but that's cool. I hope we win the battle. I'm okay with the no 0th or negative floors. That's just silly. I've never seen it, but I heard they do it in the UK. I agree with not having a floor 0. That's nonsense. The first floor is the first floor. Well, I think it only announces epic ones, Michelle, and I think I can change the settings if we want to change the settings for what gets announced in chat. Europe and parts of Asia. Okay. It's just a big unit. Yeah, I'll ask for a beanie. Sorry for being a lamer, but I'm not made of points. Yeah, I'll just ask for a beanie. That's true. Yeah, if my wife just said, "Can I have a beanie?" I would give her a beanie. And my dog just went nuts. Why is my dog barking? Oh, cause her mom's home. She can't get in the garage? I think maybe my daughter just came home. I kind of forgot she wasn't here. I'm such a good dad. Oh, don't like these jellyfish things. I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you. It's just Belle. Ooh. Oh, well, so much for that. Gosh, what am I doing here? Okay, let's get on with my life here. Just keep killing the same jellyfish over and over again. Go, 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 go. Ooh, nice one. Really? You could hear the dog barking through my stream? Oh gosh. I had no idea. So to beat Melissa, I just have to marry Mickey. Oh, marrying Mickey solves lots of problems. It's not just that, but yeah, for sure. Oh, just grabbing. Oh, she's sleeping over? Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. Oh! I don't think I've ever died in that hole before. I always find some new way to get myself killed while I'm streaming these games, don't I? Like literally, you just gotta walk. Just hold the button and you don't get hit by the little spider. Instead, I decided to get all fancy and do some kind of weird jump. Oh! And get knocked in a pit. They didn't have a phone charger there she could use? I guess they're not an iPhone house, huh? Bucky is very alarmed and confused and quietly growling back. Aw, sorry, Bucky. Oh boy. Ah! The name of this game, the way to beat this game, to take it from this game is not possible to beat to actually this game's kind of easy to beat, is understanding where it is safe to stand while you are fighting bosses. It is literally the once I found out where I could stand safely while fighting bosses, then I could beat all the bosses. It was so hard before that because the bosses just maul you. With a few exceptions. There's like 2 or 3 bosses maybe that all I do is burn them down real quick. But other than that, like just knowing where you can safely stand makes all these bosses so much easier to beat. So from downstairs, I heard Mickey say Olive Garden, and it prompted me to order Caesar salad and fettuccine from our local Italian place. Ooh, did you get the cannolis too? Oh, I'm missing a thing. There's this person just popped out of a statue and said, "My name is Sifa. I'm a demon hunter. I want to join you. What will you do?" I'm gonna take him with me because Sifa's awesome. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, look, little announcements pop up here too when I saw Michelle just do a thing. Okay, anyway. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, anyway. Yeah, nowhere to stand when you're fighting the bosses and you're safe. We'll get back to Sifa here in a second. So the different paths you take can run you into different characters. This path that I took leads me to the character Sifa, and we'll talk about Sifa in a second here. I want to hear about my dinner some more. But first I did search on DoorDash for Olive Garden. Sounds good. I'm trying to tell him that the dog is like 60 miles away, and he just quietly whoops. I love when our dogs go off at doorbells in television shows that don't even sound like our doorbell. Like nothing like our doorbell. I'm like, how do you even know it is a doorbell? It doesn't sound like our doorbell. How are you barking at it? Butter and bacon fettuccine. Oh, yum. Oh, yum. I'm going to have to end stream early. Sorry, folks. No, just kidding. Okay, so Robbie, here, let me post the link again. So it's just a game that's going on at the same time. I'm running the game on my computer. You can click on that link and you can join in. You can just sign in with Twitch. You don't got to create a new account or anything. And it's like, I don't know, every 5 minutes you're allowed to place a unit. At the end of 30 minutes here, there's a smattering of units over here. At the end of 30 minutes, I'll start the battle and I'll stream the battle. I'll switch over on my screen here and we'll watch the little battle. And at the end, we get little, treasures and stuff. It's just something to go on while we're streaming. Just place a unit, learn to read. I don't know. Sorry, that's rude. But I don't think it matters. This is our first battle ever. I think this one's a gimme. I don't think we can lose this one. At least I hope not. Okay. I'm excited about this dinner. What kind of wine will go well with that dinner? All right. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, so you push select here and you can switch characters. Now the first time I got a different character, it wasn't this character. It was the other one. He's like this creepy little gremlin guy who like climbs on ceilings and walls, which seems kind of cool. Hey, there you are, Gallardo. But I didn't really find a practical use for it. So then I tried this other path and I ended up with Sifa here, and I was like, wow, look at this crappy little sword Sifa's got. Also, when Sifa gets hit, he takes more damage than Trevor. So I was like, this guy is garbage. Why would I ever use him? All right. But then I come to find out this right here. This is what Sifa's got. Sifa has like amazing extra skills, extra items. These they're mind-blowingly OP. So once I discovered that, it opened up the game for me. Like, look at that. That fire blast there, that does so much. Oh, I don't want that. Dang clock. It shoots so far and does so much damage that I can just burn some bosses with it. Sifa seems like garbage at first, but once you have that, and there's even other spells that are kind of better than the fireball. The fireball's fantastic. Like, that's enough on its own, but it gets better. We'll see. I don't use Sifa for the whole game. There's I'll switch back to Trevor a few times, but he's awesome. This level I thought was totally impossible. I had no idea how to beat this level the first time I played it. And in fact, when I was watching another streamer start up this game, I was like, good luck in the boat. And he's like, what you talking about, Mickey? And then I came back like 3 hours later and he was still in this level. And he's like, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. I kept dying on the bosses of this level. I could get to the bosses, but I would die on them until I started using that. Get some wall meat. Everybody loves wall meat. It always makes me think of those Arby's commercials. We have the meats, except it's walls. We have the meats. And there were no survivors. As you participate more, you get coins to unlock more types of dudes. That's what I'm talking about, more types of dudes. Oh, I see you got to drag. Yeah, I actually had that same problem, Robbie. If you had been here earlier, I kept clicking them and it kept bringing up information about them because I didn't read the drag it onto the... And yeah, and Brandon pointed out, just like Michelle did, that you can also right-click, then left-click. Anyway, Wahlburgers. Ooh, Wahlburgers. I like that. Eat those Wahlburgers. And this, by the way, this so this like special unit here, these special skills, they take your hearts, right? Like the hearts is your ammunition for these skills. Same in Castlevania 1 and 2. Now, like Trevor's little time stopper thing takes like 4 hearts. This super insanely good fireball only takes 1. It's so OP. Good luck to Robbie. Oh, good one, not good luck. That's not my thing. Mark Wahlberg and some of his brothers actually have a burger place called Wahlburgers. Oh, okay. It's supposedly terrible. Cute name, though. What's that sugar factory place? That place gets all those celebrities to come in and take pictures and stuff. And I did not really care for the food. I thought those little sliders were good. But other than that, I was like, I don't really feel like paying $30 for a milkshake. Wicked good. So here's the first of just a few bosses that just get blasted. Just no strategy. Just burn it. That fight is so hard with Trevor. With Sypha, you just burn it. But it's only a mini boss. The level's not over. I might like try to go through this level as Trevor if the fireball didn't just cost 1 heart. But like it's I got plenty of them. Oh, got stabbed in the face. Should be fine. More Wahlburgers. Like I would still use Sypha if this fireball cost 5 mana or 5 hearts, but it doesn't. I love this enemy, by the way. It's got its head off and in its arm, and then it's just like stabbing wildly. I think that's just such a funny enemy design. And yes, they do have a super long reach. That's why the fireball's so helpful. I also had a really hard time with this part of the level. It looks kind of easy now, but these little blue platforms are kind of wonky. And until you're used to them, they're just deadly. Yeah! Like these birds. These birds are also super deadly because they will knock you in pits. Those birds are like my least favorite enemy in this game, I think. I have problems with them. Not as much right here in this level. These ones are fairly easy, but in later levels, those things distress me somewhat. And so like up to this point in the game, I think really like up to this boss, the game is kind of easy, but then this is the chapter 3 from Star Tropics of this game. This boss fight is you're just like, how could this ever even be possible? Because first it throws mummies at you, and then it just throws that last boss that you fought at you too. So it's just 2 bosses in one. So first you're like, whew, I got the mummies. But then, well, flying mobs are pretty bad. I kind of hate healing mobs. Mobs that heal themselves distress me. Then there's just a Cyclops too. Look how much damage this fireball does to him though. Whoops, don't. Okay. Don't jump into its face and try and whack it with the weak little sword. The sword's no good. The fireball is good. Ugh. I have a little more space on this side, so I prefer to work on this side. Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. Alright, so we beat the Cyclops here. Polyphemus. I don't think that was Polyphemus, but couldn't have been. I guess there was 2 of them. sailed little boat over here to attack the castle. Alright, everybody got all their units placed? Got 12 seconds before we start this thing. Wow, look at all those units. Look at all those little guys. Alright, we'll pause it there. And let's see what this thing does. Whoa! It made noise. Did you all hear that too, or was that just me? That's not coming through the stream, is it? There's no way. I don't even have a source that would come through. I think that's just happening on my. That scared me a little bit. It is a huge boat, like, right? It's just two people. They could have gotten a canoe and just canoe. I have never played any of the Witcher games, but I never even liked healing mobs back in like vanilla WoW. They drove me nuts. Like, I'm like, I did all that work to kill you, and you just gonna undo it? Right. All right. Here we go. Let's switch over here to Stream Raiders. Okay. And let's see how this goes. Cross your fingers. I'm gonna hit start battle. Oh, I'm trying to click on my stream. That's not the right window here. Let's click over here. Preparing for battle. All right. Oh no. Now there's music, but you can't hear it. Hang on a second. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud. It's super loud for me. Oh, I can zoom in if I want to. And get a little closer look at the action here. And I can move it around. Oh, where's that guy going? Bone Rogue. So these things aren't even fighting back, right? Oh yeah, these are just dummies, that's why. Ah! Ah! The Wilhelm scream. Wow, way to go, Enos Maker. Look at all those kills. So those are epic units, Robbie. I don't even know how Michelle and Brandon did that. Mine's got a name because it's the captain. Hacks. I think you unlock them by playing the game. I think Michelle and Brandon have played this game before, since they were the ones who suggested it to me. Yeah, there's that Wilhelm scream. You get potions to basically juice up a dude. Alright. Whoa! What just happened? Did time run out? PogChamp's in the chat. What's inside? Open it and split the rewards. Good job, team. Good game. Let's see what we get. Ooh-hoo. We got 15 gold. One winner gets that, and one viewer gets a Barbarian Scroll. Oh. Captain rewards. So I got 5 gold. More for viewers, more for Captain. Obviously, we're going to give more to the viewers. All right. That's the bonus. So you all get 5 each instead of... Oh, never mind. I won't. No, I'm just kidding. We'll give you all the bonus. And then random... Okay, so I can grant them randomly, or I can pick. Okay. And now everyone should have a chest. Are they the potion seller's strongest potions? Okay, open, get scrolls to unlock dudes, repeats. So to get a giant unit, use potions. You earn a few potions each placement. Okay. All right, I'm going to give these out randomly because I don't want to play favorites. Congrats to Mellybolts on the 15 gold and Enos Maker for your Barbarian Scroll. And let's start another fight, yeah? Okay. Oh, this is my progress for... Oh, look at that. I made some progress in my battle pass here. I get 200 gold. And I get to... what is this? The Heroic Centurion skin. Oh, cute. Okay, now to beat Tier 2. How do I beat Tier 2? Oh, I gotta get another Odyssey token. Okay, good times. Alright, thanks for not randomly choosing me. Sorry. Okay, So now we can pick another battle. We've completed this one. We can go up to this one, which is Feeding Frenzy, where we fight mushrooms, I don't know, rats and bats. Interesting. Take on beasts during mealtime. We could get a silver chest with a good chance of uncommon scrolls or 7+ gold drops. Or we can challenge the orcs. Challenge Orc War. Oh yeah, look at so that was some kind of orc too. Oh, look at this cool little siege machine. The orcs have challenged you to a battle. Same results. So what do you think, chat? Do we want to? Oh, the orcs are higher challenge rating. Why do you say that? We've got very easy, 1 skull, very easy, 1 skull. What is challenge rating? What are you talking about? What is CR? You're making up stuff and confusing me. Don't mess with me when it's my first time playing the game. Is that a D&D joke? Nerdy D&D jokes. Ooh, look at all my gold and my food. Used to refresh units for battle, huh? Beat each chapter to unlock the next and defeat the ancient bosses. Alright, well we're going to go with, let's beat up some animals. I don't know if we're ready to fight orcs yet, but we can beat up some animals. Alright. So it's got a new battle started. I'm going to try the tank this time, since seems like Brandon's got that death and destruction thing on lock. Yeah, let's kill some shroomer dudes. Alright, battle's up and ready for units. Back to Castlevania. That was fun. Nice and quick. Some shrewds. Nice. Some shrewds. Oh gosh, after the loudness of that game's music, I can practically not even hear my television right now. I should just find a way to pipe audio out of my monitor and into my headset. Ah, no! Oh, no! That's silly. Oops. It's alright, I can get a new fire book pretty quickly. Don't be such a shrewd. Speaking of flying enemies being the worst, these guys are pretty awful. You'll get to see it. They do like a shallow dip, then a big dip. Kind of like those enemies in Metroid. The little corn things that would go shallow then high. Konami saw that and was like, ooh, I like those kind of bad guys. Ah. Oh, what? No. Pfft, bonehead. That's alright. There's a Wahlburger over here. The scrolls, I think they... Michelle and Brandon, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I think they unlock new classes and skins and stuff. Like, I got a scroll in the one game I participated in, or not from the game I participated in, but like the chest I got, it had a rogue scroll in it, and it looked like it unlocked a new unit. This is another one of Sif's amazing spells. It's the Frost Nova that freezes and destroys everything. It's so OP. Look at this thing. And everything just dies in one hit. I don't use it a lot in the game, but it is cool. It's just worthless against bosses. Oh, whoa! If you fall off the bottom of the screen here, it's dead. Death. You don't survive that. I'm going to go ahead and redirect all Stream Raiders based questions to my Stream Raider liaisons, Michelle and Brendan. Oh, they're used to level units. Oh. This stairway is one of 2 stairways in this game that are just a total nightmare like this. Whoa, did you see me standing on that fireball? I didn't even know you could do that. Wow. Like I said, I invent a new way to die every time I play a game in front of y'all. What? Stand on the fireball, wait till it thaws out, die. That was a new one. Alright, that's fine. I can climb the staircase without the ice. It's just easier with the ice. Oops, nope. That's death. Okay, that's fine. Let's just start this level over. Oh, goodness. Well, see, now you get to see how hard this game can be. So it's not all just going to be me breezing through it like I did the last 4 times I played it, of course. I'm going to die a bunch. But I'm convinced that's why everybody comes here. Ooh, with the sick dodge. Oh, a double. Stinky, dinky sword. Oh, whoop, that one's gonna get me. Another double. Yeah. Dashed his hopes. Thought his scrolls were so cool. Walking upstairs in a robe just makes you seem like a jerk. I thought this guy was like a ghost. Because, like, I don't know, he's all blue and, like, he popped out of, like, a cemetery. So, like, I was like, when I was a kid, anyway, I thought this guy was like a ghost. And I kind of thought the same thing again when the first time I played this as a grown-up. I was like, is that some kind of ghost? You know, I have a ghost on my team? Oh, if you have your sound on, you'll hear a voodoo chime that tells you when you can place units again. Interesting. Alright, let's do this the right way this time. When we do, hang out here. That's not what I wanted. When the second one touches the red, then we go up. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? There we go. Kind of set them both off at the same time, then you can run past them. Oh, I didn't work. I got hit. Whatever. Should be fine anyway. Oh, what? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Made it to the top. As long as I don't get killed by a raven, I'll be fine. There's a real threat of that happening. Okay. Get another meat here. And then this is the, I think this is the only other boss that I just straight burn. This is Frankenstein's monster here. And you just kind of just keep shooting fireballs in his face until he dies. And then he's dead. If there's like a better strategy for beating him, I don't know it. Yes, it is extremely loud. Yeah, and it's terrifying. Fuso, stop saying the thing I'm going to say before me. You can turn the sound down in settings. Top right by how many coins you have. I'd say no, but you have a sword, so sure. I really wish he'd named that guy. What guy? Alright, this level I prefer to play through as Trevor. Actually, my whip is gone. When I died as Sypha, I lost my bonuses as Trevor, so let me kill just this one guy real quick as Sypha, because it'll take me 100 years to kill it with the wimpy whip. Oh gosh, maybe I'll just die instead. Oh, Frankenstein's monster. I was talking with Sarah about this, and he didn't name him, but he did refer to him at one point as Adam, like A-D-A-M. He did call him like my Adam because he was like his first creation. So you could make a case for, yeah, the name Adam. And I remember reading a funny comic about how if his name is Adam, then technically you could make a case for calling him a Frankenstein, as long as you were saying A, like A Frankenstein, like, you know, like the initial A Frankenstein. Adam Frankenstein. I actually read Frankenstein while we were in Switzerland. For, I don't know, third or fourth time. I've read that book a number of times. I like doing that correction with other monsters. Actually, Godzilla was the name of the doctor. Go back in your room. I'm streaming, bud. That kid does not understand that I'm streaming right now. Ooh. Godzilla was the name of the doctor. I love that. I love the tweet that said, do you think when God saw the name Godzilla, he was like, oh, dang, that's way better. Ah. Hang on a second. Be right back. Okay. We have soothed all the broken hearts. Alright, where was I? Alright, getting hit by the fish guy. I hate this part. This stupid waterfall thing. This is actually a sort of an unforeseen... there's a sort of an unforeseen issue here. I'm gonna get hit. On my big screen, which I practice on, it's really easy for me to see those monsters in the water. This is the first time I played this game on this screen. It's really hard for me to see them. They were almost invisible to me. I don't know. You could probably see them well on your screen because yours is always so vibrant. But on my monitor here, I could almost not see those monsters in the water. Made it really difficult. Why did that only shoot two? Melissa's on her own program over there, huh? Are those her units off to the east? Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, shoot, that was close. It didn't get hit, but. Ooh, I like having the double holy water on this part. It's like an obnoxious knight here who constantly kills me. Come here. Walk over here. Thank you. No! What are you doing? Thank you. Okay. Try and be careful. There's a wall meet up here that I'd like to get to without dying. And if I can get the time stopper here, it can go a long way in helping me achieve that goal. Alright, phew. She always runs away and gets distracted in WoW and Final Fantasy. Focus! Focus! Sounds like me playing video games with my kids. They're like, Dad, let's go in the hot tub. I'm like, there's no hot tub in Warcraft. That's a moon well, and it's not part of our quest. We're not messing around in the hot tub. Get over here. We've got to kill 4 Quillboar. Really do. At least you're honest with yourself. This was another boss that I thought was impossible until I found out you could just sit right here and you're basically safe for the whole fight. It can occasionally pop up and get you right here, but not frequently. Sounds like food's here. Ooh, look at that. Quadruple hit. Even took out one of them. Yeah. Oh, that was a little shy. Alright, and there goes Volvagia. To be fair, I do like jumping into Moonwells. Oh yeah, I did jump in with them eventually. I was like, fine, I'll get in the hot tub. We sat in the hot tub. We didn't finish any quests. Alright, now we switch over to the original Castlevania map. And actually, the first level here is... Nope, I lied. The next level is. One of these levels eventually is the first level of Castlevania again. And in fact, the last level of this section kind of looks like the last level of the first Castlevania 2. The first Castlevania also, not Castlevania 2. There's not much that was in Simon's Quest that got carried into this game. There's like a few enemies that I recognize from Simon's Quest that I don't quite remember being in the first Castlevania, but other than that, it seems like mostly they were on a mission to forget that they'd made that Simon's Quest game. At least until they came back with Symphony of the Night. That was the first Castlevania game that sort of re-acknowledged the Metroid style of Castlevania. I never played Symphony of the Night. Because, you know, we were like the PlayStation family, never played Symphony of the Night. I never even heard of Symphony of the Night until I was an adult and like saw it in an Angry Video Game Nerd YouTube video, and I was like, what was that game? Why did I never play that? They really like doing that. You play the last level of Rondo of Blood as the intro to Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is without a doubt one of the best games ever made. Oh yeah, I would buy it. I have a PlayStation back here. And I plan to buy it one of these days, but the last time I saw a copy of it for sale, it was like $135, and that wasn't even the PlayStation version. That was the Sega Saturn version, which might be more expensive, I don't know. And it was in Japanese, too. Maybe it's not that expensive normally. Maybe that was like a weird rare version of the game. I don't know. Oh, no! You can get it on basically any console nowadays. Oh, that's good. I do prefer to play it on hardware. Like, I wouldn't want to play it on... Well, I don't know. I don't know how much of a deal, like, input lag would be on a game like that. But I would much rather play it on a CRT if it is at all possible, rather than, like, say, download it on Steam and play it on my computer monitors. Oh, I hate having the stubby whip for this. Ugh. Oh, gosh. No! Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Give me a regular size whip, please. Thank you. Is it like a downloadable game on like the PlayStation consoles and stuff like that? Because I don't even have a modern PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 3 left over from 2011, 10. That's my that's the most modern console I've got. Well, no, I mean my family has a Switch, but I suppose if it's on the Switch, I could play it. I like this sound or this track in the game. The music in this level. It kind of reminds me of the Heart of Fear from Castlevania 1, which is one of my all-time absolute favorite Nintendo tracks. Okay. I'm gonna stay Trevor for just a little longer because I hate fighting these birds as Sypha. I don't like fighting him as Trevor. What am I talking about? It's okay if I don't have a lot of health going into this boss. This boss, with Sypha being as brokenly overpowered as he is, you can kind of just totally cheese this boss. And I have no problem at all cheesing any boss in this game, because these bosses are hard. So here we go. Here's Sypha's third magical spell, and if you thought the fireball and the ice thing were too powerful, get a load of this one. I actually liked Aria of Sorrow more. I've never even played Aria of Sorrow. In fact, the only Castlevania games I have played, you've seen me now play on stream, +1. And it was that DS Castlevania that Brandon loaned to me and I never gave him back. And I don't even know the name of it. I called it Castlevania God of War because it reminded me of God of War mixed with Castlevania. God of Warvania. Ah! Don't worry, Mickey. The entire world disagrees with me. I do want to play Symphony of the Night. It is sometimes hard, though. Like, if a game missed you, like a old game that's actually like really kind of hard, and you didn't like grow up playing with it, it's like hard to engage with it as an adult. Like this game, you could get some fun out of it even if you never played it as a kid. I imagine it'd be hard, but it'd still be like a fun game. But like Rygar, unless you're just a glutton for that sort of thing, I don't think that your average adult could pick up the game of Rygar and enjoy playing it. Whereas I love that game. But there is a difference between great games and games that I love. Those are not a circular Venn diagram. Those are distinct, separate shapes. I love lots of games that are not great games, and there are great games that I don't love. I got a sneeze that won't come. Oh wait, here it goes. Excuse me. Why? More bubbles. Sometimes this one will get stuck on screen. Get out of here, bubble. Go away. You can't shoot more bubbles while that one hangs around. So I'm trying to get it to leave. Get out of here, bubble. If it really won't leave, I can switch back to Trevor. Oh gosh. I'm going to get kind of stuck here. Ugh. That was kind of obnoxious. That doesn't generally happen, but it's not the first time it's happened. That one got stuck on screen for a long time. Can't shoot more bubbles with when one's hanging out. But not too bad. Worked out alright. Yeah, so like it can only hit them once, like the blue bubble. So it hits it, and then it like floats around trying to hit it again, but it doesn't do more damage to it again. Ah, here you go. Here's the first level from Castlevania. It's even got the same music. It's not exactly the same track. Like, they didn't just lift the track out of the first game and put it into this one. It sounds slightly different, but it's obviously like the same music. Also, it's not exactly the same level. None of this was in the first game. That's what Rocket calls them, too. He calls them bubbles. In my mind, they were like crystals, like the Crystal Man weapon in Mega Man 5, I believe, has Crystal Man. But Rocket saw bubbles, called them bubbles. So I think CV4 actually does something like that, where they reprise the first 3 themes in various levels. That's, again, one I never played, but gosh, I've seen footage of it, and it looks like a game I'd love to play. I did play it for about 5 seconds when I bought this this monitor that I'm playing on. The seller had it set up with Castlevania IV on it, with the RGB cable all set up to like demonstrate what this monitor was really capable of, and it looked amazing. I still don't have anything myself set up for RGB, but one day, when you know, I have money instead of kids, I'll get all set up with that. Cow. Yeah. Oh, the axes that come back to them? Pretty sick. Oh, I thought that was going to go off the screen. That's why I jumped up there. Often when that guy throws his axe, it just flies off the screen and doesn't come back, but of course the one time that I'm streaming, that happens. Oh, I was ducking and then I stood up. Okay, now it's important that we get this holy water right here, because it makes the boss way easier. I can get another holy water later, but if I get that one, then I can get the little double in this wall here. And then I can get 2 holy waters. And 2 holy waters on this boss makes it way easy. I can still mess it up. I died on this thing yesterday. But hopefully I don't. It's just, so this is death, like from the first Castlevania. And like in the first Castlevania, you can just kind of holy water stun lock it. It's kind of harder to get it set up in this one than in the first one. The first one you could super cheese it, because you can attack it before it even attacks you. Well, that was super lucky. I like backhanded that sickle. There was a sickle behind my shoulder, but like holding the holy water behind my shoulder to throw it counted as hitting it. That was, I thought I was hit for sure. I was like, oh no, I got hit, but I didn't get hit. I got it with on the backswing, like when you draw back to punch somebody and you punch somebody behind you by accident, and like those cheesy bar fight scenes. That was wild. Oh, is it ready? Oh, we got still 2.5 minutes. Wow. Yeah, it's just in my DNA. I can't believe that worked. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen anything get hit by a holy water that I was holding behind my shoulder. This was like there were a couple levels, like basically all the levels starting with the boat, and since every time I played it for the first time I thought that level is impossible. I'll never be able to beat it. The boss of this one was more convincing than any other boss in this game, that there was absolutely no way to beat it. It was just unbearably strong. It does too much damage to you. There's no way to avoid getting hit by it. And then just by accident, it bumped me up one time and it couldn't hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the easiest boss in the game. It's so cheesy. I don't know how you're supposed to beat this boss, but my method is flawless. Oh, oops, that was silly. I just one hit killed myself on that spike thing. That's fine. That won't really impact anything. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? If I can make it to the boss. This isn't even the hard part of the level. I'm just like not I'm just not focused in right now. I think I'm distracted because Stream Raider is about to start. Yeah, that was 2 ones in a row. That was bad. Right before the super hard stairway too. This stairway is harder than the last one was. Oh, I should have gone. Oh yeah. Okay, that's all right. We're gonna have to redo this level. That's fine. We got our thing starting up here in a second anyway. Those spikes that drop down, they reach down far enough, and they're one-hit kill. You even remotely touch them, it's instant death. Kind of like in the first one. Although in the first one they look more like crushers, less like spikes. Oh, it's so loud. Ah. I need to turn it down. Why are you so loud? All right. We're going to turn all of this way down. Well, actually, I don't know. If I turn it way down, then maybe you won't be able to hear it. You said the volume was good last time, right? Whatever. All right. Why would they want to damage the floor? Exactly. Yes, they're not trying to aerate their lawn. Okay. Here we go. We're ready to start the feeding frenzy. There's not very many enemies on this one, I guess. Okay, here's some rats over here. There's some shroods. Shroom guy. Some rats. Oh, they're high level. Level 20? Level 10? Oh, gosh. All right, best of luck to all of us. All right, Melly over here. And everyone else is kind of clumped up here in the middle. All right, here we go. Yeah, Robbie, you cashed in a grand aim. The only thing you're missing, Robbie, is Psyduck drawing and the one you're not supposed to redeem. Oh, psh. Level 20 wasn't that strong. Are we poisoned? How did we get poisoned? Spider shooting poison at us. Wow. Wow. Brandon is OP. We're okay as long as we got Brandon on our team, apparently. All right. This time we get a Buster. Aw, cute. And some gold. Oh, and I got a Bomber. Look at that. All right, here we go. Random time. Hashtag nailed it. Hashtag what just happened. Hashtag did we win. Hashtag I think so, Foo. Hashtag pretty sure, yeah. GG get carried. Grats to Fuso Yeah for 25 gold, and grats to Mellybolts, who has hacked my game and got another award, this time in the form of a Buster Scroll. Wow. How did I not get 1 kill or assist? Did you not? Well, it didn't matter because you got the scroll. Oh, look, and I got some stuff here too. Some tank scrolls and some more gold. Somebody tell me in the Discord later how to use those. Whoa! What has happened here? The map totally changed. Why are we in a totally different map now? Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to go back and do the other one. Apparently, these are like options. So you go one way, then yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty good, right? And we've got Brandon with us, so I feel like I like our chances. Should we head up that way? Okay. Yeah, but we were in like the beginning zone before, and I kind of thought we were going to do that third fight. But apparently we're moving along the path without stopping. So we can't like do all these fights. We're just going to move along. What do you think? We got a red chest over here, a gold chest up here. I mean, we got to go for that gold one, right? Because we can go up here, get this gold one. Then we can go over here and get this red one. We can come down here and get the purple one. So we're going to do this fight next. Orc Raiding Party. Challenge level very easy. Bunch of scrubs here. Also known as a buster, like Melissa's scroll. Let's do this. Alright. I'm going to try the archer this time. Oh, this is like a weird setup. Look, we can place it in these blue bars here, huh? Alright. Ooh, what's up with these green swords above their heads? What does that mean? Does that mean they're special? Oh gosh, I don't want to be near them. Alright, I'm going to start out over here. Well, no, I'm an archer, so I'm going to start right there. What are those? Goblin Rogue level 1? Why did they have little green swords above them? I don't know what that meant, but whatever. Oh, he's talking about what he wants, but just sits on his orc ass. don't think Fuso was about to type that one. I don't want no Scrubso. All right. Let's see if I can get to the boss of this level so that I can then cheese it. Cheese it. I watched a couple. That was funny. I watched a couple of episodes of Futurama yesterday, and one of them was the one with the penguins and the oil tanker and all that. Nobody enjoys shooting penguins, but if you got to shoot a penguin, you might as well enjoy it. You know, if rubbing dirty snow in your crotch is wrong, then hey, I don't want to be right. Anyway, when like Bender reboots, that's Nature's Pocket. When he reboots, he's got like his two primary, his primary functions or whatever. It's like prime directives. It says bend, cheese it. Those are his directives. Bend and cheese it. Yes, the one where he goes back to his fraternity too. Robot house, cheese it. So good. I love that. Oh gosh, the first time that my wife and I watched that one, I kept saying Robot House for weeks. Robot House. All right, I'm like goofing off on this staircase here. Get out of here, you. All right, shoot your fireballs. Let me go. Oh. What is happening here? This, the music for this level super reminds me of the NES game Ninja Turtles. That little "blao" sound that happens is almost like the exact same sound that happens in Ninja Turtles. I find that in Konami games, I'm often hearing little samples in the music, little bits that remind me of other Konami games. This one and Castlevania II, Simon's Quest, both super remind me of Ninja Turtles. And then the music in the Goonies game really reminds me of the first Castlevania. Oh gosh, I hope I don't die here. Oh no! Don't walk down the stairs! I was trying to duck and hit him with the whip, and I started going down the stairs. It's clearly not what I wanted, game. Made it all the way up the super hard staircase just to get pwned, get worked by that guy at the top. For my movie night this past week, I picked Brink, the Disney original movie with Eric Von Detten. So good. Movie holds up. Anyway, it was fun to watch it again because I kind of forgot that in the 90s we used to say worked. Whoa, it got totally worked. You got so worked. It's like, oh wow, I forgot about worked. Yeah, we used to did get worked. Yes, Team Pup and Suds. Andy Brink, that was his name. Andy Brink. No, Brinker. It was weird because I said Brinker, and Sarah was like, it's Brinkman. I'm like, it's not Brinkman, it's Brinker. Or it was the other way around. Whoa. I can't remember now. Now I'm confused. Was it Brinkman and she said Brinker? I don't remember. Don't die. Okay. I cracked everybody up. So they're, Team Pup and Suds is Andy Brink. Soul Skaters for life. Team Pup and Suds is in the Nationals. And I told the girls that I used to do aggressive inline skating. They didn't believe me. They're like, you used to be able to do all this stuff? I'm like, well, I didn't do it as well as they're doing it. But yeah, I used to do aggressive inline. I used to go to skate parks and do flips and stuff. Like, that was my thing because I loved it. And they're like, were you cool? I was like, well, no, aggressive inline wasn't even cool when I did it. Like, skateboarding was already way cooler than aggressive inline. Like, nobody rollerbladed. So anyway, in the movie, Team Pup and Suds is at the Nationals, but they're in third place. And X-Blades, obviously, is in first. Boo. Boo X-Blades. They don't have soul. And this other team that's in second place, all they have to do is not mess up the half pipe, and then they're in. They're in the downhill event. They get second place. They're going to race against X-Blades for the championship. And so, obviously, Team Pup and Suds is looking on, hoping that they do mess it up, and they do. On the half pipe, the guy falls down and like slides off the side of the half pipe. And when that happened, I looked up all like wide-eyed at the screen and said, I hope he's dead too. And the girls were like, what is wrong with you, Dad? But they were like laughing at the same time. Like, why would you say that? Like, well, obviously we didn't want them to win. I can't believe I died there. Ugh, it's all right. It's all right. We'll beat this level. I hope he's dead too. Like it just felt weird to be an adult watching a kid fall down, but like the tone of the movie right then is that you're glad that happened, and I'm like, but I'm watching a kid fall down. I'm not enjoying this really. It's like every time I watch a disaster movie and I'm supposed to be happy at the end because Tommy Lee Jones and Anne Hesh made it, but I'm like, like hundreds of people died. I watched all those people die. This is not a happy ending. Or like Poseidon Adventure or something. Like I'm supposed to be happy about the 6 people the camera followed not dying? It's really hard to enjoy Independence Day as an adult. It was basically only cool in that movie. It really was, Robbie. Jason only heard part of you talking and knew the movie. Yes. I had a similar thing rewatching D2. D2, so good. We watched that Parks and Rec recently, where she's doing the Model UN thing, and she's like, "Hey Andy, do you want to be Iceland?" And he's like, "The bad guy from Mighty Ducks 2? No way." And she's like, "Well, how about Japan?" He's like, "The bad guy from Karate Kid 2? That's even worse." And I was like, "That's how I think of Iceland. When I think of Iceland, I think, oh, Iceland, you bad guys from Mighty Ducks 2." Keenan dissed another kid and shouted, "Yeah, get fucking wrecked, idiot." He is channeling the 90s more right nowadays. Yeah, Iceland doesn't even play hockey. Is that true? That's fantastic. They're like, we've never even heard of hockey. Why would we have an evil hockey team? Oh gosh, they're super hard to see. I can see them. I just gotta look really hard for them. And also there's birds here, because, God. Why? Why the birds? Birds always teaming up with the fishmen. Reminds me of that Erasure song. Oh, whoa. What an excellent find. Oh, I used it too early. Oh, jeez. Well, it would have been cool if that had worked, but I dorked it up. Oh, no! Oh, God! Whoa! Okay. That was a Doki Doki. Oh, they have 2 rinks in the country. There's never been an Icelandic person in the NHL. 2 facts I discovered trying to justify my hatred for Iceland as Mighty Ducks villains. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, gosh. That was too much. Okay. Alright, now if I can... Don't hit that candle. While we're on the subject... I like when they all spawn on that side. Ah! No! Oh. Okay, wow. Alright, so here's the boss that I told you was the impossible boss that could not be beaten. It's an evil version of you that chases you around and does insanely massive damage to you. Except when you do this. I don't want to talk about how long that took me to figure out. I died on that boss probably 100 times before it knocked me up there, and then I realized, like, oh my gosh. Put Julia the cat in? What? Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Drove me nuts. They're like, she's amazing. She's the best goalie. Goldberg, all movie long. What are you doing? Why is Goldberg still in there? He's so frustrating. Get it together, Coach Bombay. Oh, I've already got the time stopper. That's nice, because I got that weird random time stopper in that level. So this is the last level. It's kind of reminiscent of the last level in the first game, especially the very final part. Obviously, this part wasn't in the first game, but like the showdown with Dracula feels very much like the first game. And I'm not going to say... Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I find this level generally to be much easier than the level previous, but now that I've said that, I'm going to die 500 times in this level. Like, obviously, the first time I played this level, I was like, well, that level's impossible. Almost made it. Got all the way to the end of the game, can't beat it. But then once I beat it, I was like, oh, that level's not so bad. Trying to save some hearts here. I don't have very many hearts. I have as many as I'd like. Ah! Oh, I don't really need that many, honestly. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Like my little TV head, dude? What a little TV head, dude. Oh my gosh, he does look like he has a little TV head. He's cute. Okay, now we're going to switch over here to fireballs. As much as I love those crystal balls, I did not have good luck fighting the final boss with them. Or bubbles, whatever you want to call them. But the fireball I had really good luck with. And again, this boss... Oh, good, I got an extra life there. That's nice, in case I goof it up. Like all the others, is just a... where's the... Oh, ooh, I missed my ride. Stinking bat distracted me. Where's the safe spot to stand? You know where the safe spot to stand is? You're good to go. Also, you have to stand there. Those bubbles are so bad. If Bubble Man had homing bubbles, they would be less useless. I'm as useless as Bubble Man. Alright. Get some hearts here. We got 3 forms of Dracula we gotta fight. I like to walk close to this one, then walk far away, then walk back over here, shoot it twice, then dodge the giant fire pillar, and then I should be able to shoot it 3 times before it gets its thing off. Okay. Now we've got the snot dripping form that goops all over the place, with the exposed brain all creepy. Oh, and I'm just going to shoot 2 fireballs off screen, because I want to die here. Don't generally die to this part. This part's usually kind of easy, but I kind of goofed that up. Okay, here we go. Go stand over here. Here's the final form. Ooh, I got a triple. Ooh, baby, a triple. Just got to shoot it right there in the head. Oops. So what I do to stay safe, I stand over here, and then as soon as one of its body parts flashes, I get hit. I run to the right, and it's pretty safe. It's worked out pretty well for me. Whoa! Yeah, I thought so too. Right? Like, it didn't make sense at first. But once you know how to beat it, it really does make it. It was wild. I can't tell you how long this took me to beat it the first time. But here we are. I beat the game in like an hour and a half, even with Stream Raiders and some goony deaths. But that game must have taken me 30 hours to beat for the first time. And then, so I beat it, and then started it over and just beat it. Just beat it straight through. Yeah, that was some doki. That was, gosh. Because if you die, even when you kill it, you lose. The tie goes to Dracula. Oh, what? Sypha was a girl? What a twist. That was terrifying. Trevor made many sacrifices. The long fight is over. Dracula is dead, and all other spirits are asleep. Thank you, Fu. Thanks for the GGs. Oh, I love this game. Sypha, the vampire killer, has had a bad life, but since she met Trevor, she is beginning to feel more comfortable with herself. So, Symphony of the Night time? Alright. Somebody send me a copy of Symphony of the Night here. Somebody gift me one on on Steam. After this fight, the Belmont name shall be honored by all people. Yay! In the beginning, they said something about they kicked the they were mad at the Belmonts or something and kicked them out because they were too powerful. They were scared of them or something. I don't know. But now they're all like, "Oh, Dracula's scarier! Ah, come save us!" That's why they're called Metroidvanias. Yeah, because it was a girl all along. Sypha Numdays? That's the guy I was talking about there. What's his name? It's like Igor or something. Grant. That's what I said. Grant. Grant Nasty? Like Shady Nasty? Acrobat. He was worth... I didn't like him. He climbed on walls, which seemed kind of cool, but... What is that? I never even saw that. Alucard. Oh. Apparently there's also an Alucard. I never saw Alucard. I've never gone whichever pathway you got to take to get Alucard on your team. Dracula III project team. These are weird credits. And Trevor Belmont, yeah. Trevor C. Belmont. Oh, there's my name. My name did come back. It did make a difference. It was in the credits there. Mickey with weird space at the end. What's that? Oh, goodness gracious. And there's Castlevania III, Dracula's Quest. Yeah! That was a good game. Oh, I like that one. It's funny, like, some of the games that I played as a kid that I really liked, and some of the games that I played as a kid and didn't really like have kind of traded places. Like, what I find fun as an adult is different. This was a game as a kid, like, I liked as an idea. I was like, that's a cool game. But I didn't really like playing it a bunch. I didn't really like to play the Castlevanias because they were so hard that they frustrated me. Whereas a game like Final Fantasy, I just loved playing. I could never get enough of playing it. Now as an adult, I find Final Fantasy to be like, I don't know, like a bit of a drag. Like I'm just like, oh, come on, I just want to get on with it. And then games like this, oh, Fireball Q. Yeah, where were those earlier? Games like this that, you know, I thought were like frustrating when I was a kid. Now I'm like, oh, this game's like all actiony and engaging and a lot of fun. Hey, what's going on, Vetch? How you doing? Just finished up Castlevania III. A very heart-pounding ending. It's very exciting. And we're also doing some Stream Raiders here if you want to join. Post the link again. It's just this little, you can see I got this thing going on here. I don't know if you've ever played Stream Raiders before, but you're free to join if you'd like. Throw in some units, win some treasure. We've done 2 battles so far. This is our first time trying it out. It's pretty fun. But we got a 10 minutes before our next battle here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start here because like the first Castlevania here, we get a second quest. But as you can tell, it's already chock full of new enemies that weren't here the first time through. But we get to play Sypha in levels we didn't have him in before, so that's kind of cool. So we'll just goof around until we get our Stream Raiders going. And on Wednesday, so today was a irregular stream. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but the Lakers lost last night, so now there's going to be a Game 6 on Sunday, which is when I stream. And I didn't want to tear all of my loyal Laker fans away from... Nah, just kidding. I just want to watch the game, so... Streaming today instead, but I'll be back on Wednesday, regular schedule, and back with Golden Sun, which I played some more of. Robbie, you missed it. I'm liking it. Still a lot of talking in that game, but the gameplay's really fun. I admire like the ambition of that game. Ooh, I got the ice one. Bellnades. Whoa, gosh, there's so many new enemies. Ah, ah. I wonder how hard this was. When I beat the first Castlevania and went back to do the second quest, like give it a shot, like see how difficult it was. It was really hard. Wow, that thing was flying fast. But I wonder if I would still feel that way. I wonder if after beating Castlevania III, if creepy, if it would. Oh, that movement pattern is freaky. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's start it over again. I wonder if I would still think it was that hard. Because I thought it was darn near impossible with all the Medusa heads flying around. Oof. Whoa. Whereas, like, the second quest for Super Mario Brothers, I didn't think was didn't seem very difficult at all. I didn't get very far in it, I guess, but I mean, I like warped through a lot of the game, so. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even know Sypha could get the time stopper. Oh wait, no, that's not true. I did know that I could get it with Sypha. I just always avoided it because everything Sypha has is better than time stopper. Whoa! Yeah. Whew. Ugh. Calm down, you spaz. I don't think I'm going to win this fight. Oh gosh. He's coming for me. It's close, actually. It's closer than I thought it would be. Sure hope I get another one of them fire books. I need the Sypha grenades. The Sypha bell nades. Yeah, oh lord, he coming. Yes, he was. I'd have been safer if I'd gone to the left. Over here on the left, you can like jump away from it. Oh, what? Why do I say things? I don't know why I say things. Every time I say a thing, I then prove that thing not true. It's kind of my shtick. Like that clip Robbie made when I beat that squid in Final Fantasy Adventure. I must have watched that one 10 times. At least this boss can't explode. I'm like some kind of inverse prophet. Ooh, let's go the other way this time. Let's it was so good. I could not believe that happened. That's I was so glad you clipped that. At least this boss can't explode. If it's guaranteed, we can use that to our advantage. Have you predict things we don't want. I know, right? We can just harness the power of my anti-prophecy. Oh. Other times, though, I am a total prophet. Like, especially when it comes to the kids. Like, I tell them, if you run in socks on the kitchen floor, you will fall down and get hurt. Then they run in socks on the kitchen floor, fall down, and get hurt. And I'm like, how do you still not listen to me? I must look like I can see the future to you. Be right back and watch that clip. Like, to kids, I must just look like I can see the future, because everything I say happens. But I guess even if I can see the future, they apparently can't see the past. The prophecy is incomplete. Well, what's the rest of it? What do I gotta do to get through to my kids? Yeah. Whoa! Tom Cruise did do it in Risky Business. That's true. I don't think any of my kids have seen Risky Business, though. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Ugh. This level sucks. No wonder I always go the other way. Of course, I am doing it with, like, on the second playthrough, so there's, like, these bats that are probably not there on the first playthrough. Look at this big old gear. Wow, look at the sprite work in the background, dude. That's fantastic. This is an NES game? This must have been one of the later NES games. That looks fantastic. It's really high quality. The full prophecy is, if you run in socks on the kitchen floor, you will have a lot of fun, and then you will fall down and get hurt. Brackets enclose reconstructions of the ancient text. Do you also have the missing parts of Gilgamesh? Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, thanks for dodging me, skeleton, while I froze in panic. Are those? Yeah, they're skeletons. They have little spinal columns sticking out the back. They're skulls with a little bit of spine. Ah! Ah! I'm so gonna die. Don't bite me. What? What? How did that not hit me? Yes, surprisingly nothing about socks. Nothing about socks in the not that Gilgamesh fetch, although that was, I loved that guy, and gosh, the battle on the bridge track, that was my favorite Final Fantasy music for a long time. I loved Final Fantasy V. I got it when it came out on PlayStation and played it so much. There's another clip in Super Mario World where you're like, at least I got another one of those, and immediately run into a ghost. Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds like me. At least I got it. Oh, okay. I do a lot of that. I think that's what. Wait. And I'm glad that that's like that. I expect that, and I'm perfectly comfortable with that happening while I play video games, because I've watched a couple of streamers where they like, I don't know, like get mad at the video game, and I was like, oh gosh. I couldn't play video games if that's what happened to me. If I got angry when bad stuff happened to me in video games, I'd be like, oh, well, nope, I have to quit playing video games. This isn't healthy for me. Luckily for me, bad stuff happens to me and I just laugh about it. Oh, stab me. I thought I froze time. I'd like to agree, but I played Hearthstone. Oh, Hearthstone. Oh! Pff, speaking of. Oh, yes. Oh, Hearthstone. I played Hearthstone, I think, right up until I started watching those Trollden videos, and then I was like, this is better than playing the game. I'm not even going to play Hearthstone anymore. I'm just going to watch the Trollden videos of Hearthstone. I feel like I'm getting the whole Hearthstone experience just watching these videos. That's enough for me. That's not how you sax, bro. Gosh, the girls and I still say that. Oh, battle's ready. That was so loud. Oh, poor Crip, yeah. And that was, you faced Jiraxus, and our Lord of the Burning Legion. Love that stuff. That was so good. Alright, next death we'll go do it. I've never watched, I presume Crip is like on Twitch or whatever, right? Like, Or did he stream on YouTube? I don't know. I only ever saw him in those Trollden videos. I never like watched Crip. Or any of them really. Although I had followed one of them on YouTube when I went to like dust off my YouTube last week. I was like, oh, I'm following this guy. Who is he? He's a Hearthstone player. I was like, when did I click follow? Like, I'm sure it was an accident. There was also one in there about crocheting and another one about mushrooms, like a mushroom-based YouTube channel. I was like, why would I follow a mushroom-based YouTube channel? I mean, mushrooms are awesome, and I do love mushrooms, but I'm not going to watch a lot of mushroom videos. I mean, I might, actually. If they were on already, I probably wouldn't turn them off. Not going to lie. I have an outsized love for mushrooms. I think mushrooms are so cool. Like, Sarah's worried about my interest in mushrooms. She's like, why do you like mushrooms so much? Because they're awesome? I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not trying to understand it. Ah! I only saw him on Trollden until a video of him playing blindfolded and just going off of audio cues and tracking his hand in his head, and he was winning. Wow. I watched 2 pottery videos on stream last time. Nice. I bet that's like satisfying though, like watching like a I love I always love those like you see on Facebook, the like super sped up like cooking a meal thing. Like, I'm never going to cook that meal, but I sure like watching somebody make some, you know, braised beef ribs in 30 seconds. I love that stuff. I find it to be relaxing, like you said. Like, oh, I like that. I can dig it. Much more relaxing than playing Hearthstone. Ooh. Oh no! All right. Right. Time for streamers. They are delicious and they're just cool too. I think they're just. I think that they're interesting. All right, let's go beat up these. What are these orcs? We've beaten up orcs again. All right, here we go. Let's start this battle. Ooh, look, Enos Maker got a level 10 Bone Warrior. Nice. All right, here we go. Good luck, team. Here's some. Oh gosh, that was fast. Wow. Does anyone else feel bad about that? Like, I feel like we just took candy from a baby. Hey, congratulations, Michelle, most kills, and Melissa for most assists. I don't have any idea how Michelle got 5 kills and Brandon got 1. I think Michelle just stole all of Brandon's kills. Like, he got them all up to 300% in Smash Bros, and then Michelle just knocked them all off the edge, or proximity bombed them all or something. Like, what? That was incredible. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, it's just a 5 gold this time. All right, everybody cross your fingers. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Congrats to Brandon. He may not have gotten the kills, but he got the gold. Oh, here. I got a Odyssey bronze badge. Oh, cool. It's like a lava monster guy. And 5 something scrolls. 5 warrior scrolls. Awesome. All right. So, we've got scrolls. We've got gold. I don't know exactly what to do with them yet, but... Oh, okay. Oh, actual money? Oh, no. No. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not buying actual money stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here. If I had actual money, I'd be spending it. Cool. All right, so next time we come back, we're going to hit up this one, and we're going to hit up that one. On Wednesday, we'll be back. I wish my warriors had bones. Yeah, you got boneless warriors. He's got these, like, jellyfish warriors flopping around like a Kif. Inflatable bladder warriors. So what do you think? Do we like Stream Raiders? I thought it was cute and low impact. Not terribly obtrusive. my chat go? Oh, I lost the chat. That's interesting. Because I went to the Stream Raiders. Normally I don't lose the chat when I switch between scenes. Like, it stays there just fine. Like, if I move over here, there, move over here, it's back. But for some reason, moving to Stream Raiders cleared it out. I don't know why that's happening. It's supposed to refresh like as soon as I start up the scene, but this pumpkin cheesecake ain't great. Where'd you get pumpkin cheesecake from? It isn't great. So I know not to order pumpkin cheesecake from there. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, I love tiramisu so much. I cannot okay, from Olive Garden. Okay. I cannot overstate how much I love tiramisu. I think that that stuff is so good. I don't know if I've ever had a bad tiramisu in my life either. All right. Which one is this one? What are we doing here? Oh, this is so cool. Okay. So I know we've rated him before, but it's a painting stream. I don't know if we've ever rated a painting stream before. So this is a thing he does. The streamer is named The Renaissance with the Ness in Renaissance capitalized. Well, Renaissance is kind of just misspelled. It's Ren-Ness-Sans. He plays ancient video games like I do, video games that are older than all of you. But he also does this thing where he takes scenes from video games and then does paintings of them. And he's doing a painting stream right now, so we have to go check it out. I don't recognize the game that he's drawing from or what he's drawing exactly, but some kind of cool castle. So we're going to go check that out. If I typed that right. Awesome. All right. Send him some Psyduck love. New Charizards. And I'll see y'all back on Wednesday. We'll be playing more Golden Sun and more Stream Raiders. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Night.